Alisson Becker is a Liverpool goalkeeper, and we reported a story here that he's really one of the injured players that might not take part into the coming action of Liverpool in the coming games. He might not be aware, but there is an injury boost that has been really put up onto the cards, and he might be returning as Liverpool play Manchester United, and that's obviously going to be a very huge game that is against Manchester United, and that's when he's expected to return. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Thiago Silva has something to say about how Chelsea is losing games and what it means him to be playing for Chelsea as he nearly hits 40 years of age. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, if at all you watch that game of Man City, he's said to be really fined by the FA for going and doing a celebration in front of the stands of the Manchester City fans at the Etihad. So let's see closer at 100 likes in this video. This is Rokani David, and this is the Football News Show. Now let's start it off with none other than Alisson Becker. A story reported to us by some journalist that he's really great. Goes by the names of Sam. He has gone ahead and told us that Liverpool's aim is to have Alisson Becker back to action before they came against Manchester United on the 17th of December. Now, United, if I told you never knew, United is going to be taking on Liverpool on the 17th of December, and Alisson Becker is going to be very much pivotal. You wouldn't like to go into that game of football and having Zid Kahela, in between the stitches as we take on Manchester United, because this is one of the biggest rivalries, and a goalkeeper can make a very big decision because United are really improving, and in the previous two games they've gone ahead to play, they've seen their forwards at least score a goal. Like today, they're leading the game of Galatasaray by 2-1. Bruno Fernandes on target, and Alejandro Garnacho is on target too. So if you really look at that and really understand how the dynamics really come into play, you wouldn't like to see Kahela face the side of Man United on the 17th, because Alisson Becker, to me, I've always told you, to me, he's the best goalkeeper in the world. He's the best goalkeeper in the world, and some people don't accept it. Obviously, I won't really go bad at them, but that's the fact that you need to obviously embrace that this is the best goalkeeper in the world. And when it comes to what he did, and when it comes to him keeping the clean sheets, short saving, ball distribution, everything is a perfect and complete goalkeeper. That's why you see that even at the Brazilian national team, he goes ahead of Edson Moraes. That is Alisson Becker. So Becker is really very important for the side of Liverpool, and that's why they're obviously fighting to see that he is fit before the game of Manchester United, meaning that he's going to really miss the game of tomorrow. Over the weekend, they are hosting Fulham on 6th December. They are going to be hosted by Sheffield. Then they'll play Crystal Palace. That is on the 9th of December. Then on the 14th of December, they'll play Union Saint-Gilloise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he might return towards Crystal Palace, but he's going to miss like 3 games, something that won't be good news for the club of Liverpool. And by the way, with Liverpool having 28 points, just 2 points behind the table leaders, you wouldn't like to be playing these games and not having your best goalkeeper. You need to be having your best goalie to see to it that everything goes on as planned. Now we go to Thiago Silva, the Chelsea guy, who obviously led to one of the 4 goals that they considered against Newcastle over the weekend. He has said, "When I got here at Chelsea, I felt like love at first sight, and I'm still very I'm still very proud to be here. I love seeing my kids playing here. It's something special. Also, my wife is here all the time and even wants to be at every away game." So he's like trying to really put in a defense for that goal that he was responsible for. I think 2 of the goals that Chelsea conceded were courtesy of Thiago Silva gifting. So I think the fans have gone ahead to go at him and slate him. You know, football fans and we people who really come in here and really react, we'll call a spade a spade. We never come out to cover up for you if at all you put in a very bad performance. So for Thiago Silva, he has come out and obviously told the fans that please, it was love at first sight. My wife likes even watching our games. By the way, in football history, away going fans are the most respected ones. That is it. Away fans are the most respected ones. That's why he's hinting about it. And these fans are obviously going to see to it that there is a lot of bond, or a huge bond between them and Thiago Silva. Then the rest will be history. So he had to come out and put out a statement. And for a player of his experience, he knows what to do. Each and every time you put up such mistakes, he knows how to obviously come up and cover up. And it takes me back to Andre Onana when he costed Manchester United a goal goals as we played against Bayern Munich. He came out and really ate what we call the humble pie. But how many times was he going to really apologize? And for Thiago Silva, he knows that you don't apologize directly. You just put in those words that are obviously going to go to the hearts of the fans, and then the fans will obviously look at it and say, all right, he's with us and he's our boy. But at his age, still playing in the Premier League, a highly competitive side, he's really one of our greatest defenders I've gone ahead to see in the previous 2 decades. This man in the previous decade, from AC Milan to PSG to Chelsea, he's really a solid central defender. That is Thiago Silva, and we wish him the best of luck at Chelsea. And lastly, Trent Alexander-Arnold, as Liverpool went ahead to really beat the side of to draw with Man City over the weekend, he went ahead and obviously shushed the mouths of all fans of Man City, and he celebrated in front of them. That's what he did, and it looks like it's not gonna go well to him, because the FA is planning a punishment to the guy. And this story has been brought to us by Mirror Football, that Trent Alexander-Arnold could be punished by the FA for his celebration against Manchester City after he admitted he did it in front of home fans deliberately. So we saw his celebration. It was really one of the best that you will obviously go ahead and obviously look at and understand that things can really change in a nick of time. He really came in and put in a shift. That goal that he scored was really magnificent. Fast, good touch. The first touch was really exquisite, and the pursuit was really on point, and he made it 1-1, leveled the game, and it was never the same again for that game until it ended 1-1. But because we know that there has been a very big feud between Liverpool and Man City in the recent 6-7 years, because Liverpool have been giving Man City a run for the trophy, there is bad blood that's going to develop in between these two teams. You know, the more the teams are always on the rival and head to head, then the rivalry grows up, and that is what is happening to the side of Liverpool. And Trent came out and really said it after the game that he did it deliberately and is going to be suspended. That is it. A punishment is going to be given to him because this is referred to as provocation. Trent came out and said that, and he's just trying to obviously fuel up this battle. And this time round, the trophy is not going to be that easy. It's really going to be very, very hard. And to everyone who thinks that his team is the favorite to win the trophy, I don't see any outright favorite to lift the trophy, guys. As per now, though Arsenal is topping the table with how many points? with 30 points. Man City is having 29. It's still not yet over. It's still not yet over. And if I told you you've gone ahead to call it over, that Arsenal is going to take the trophy for now, then you've not gone ahead to be a good student of history. So let's wait and see how that happens. But Liverpool is one of those teams that will give you what we call intensity and obviously run for everything that they have. They always put their bodies on the line. Jurgen Klopp is building his team, and I think he's only lacking what we call a CDM. And if he ever gets a CDM, then the rest will be history, especially if Atoli gets a world-class CDM. If Atoli can get in Paulinho, right? Douglas Luiz in that midfield. It will be really a very good addition. And maybe looking for the Fofanas and the Thuram, you know. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me your thoughts about huge Alisson Becker injury boost. What do you make about it? Trent Alexander-Arnold, you know, he might be suspended for his celebration against Man City. A punishment is underway, and Thiago Silva throwing in defense for his undoings as as Newcastle destroyed them at the St. James's Park. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later as the Muslims. Barak Lau Fikum. Ciao, ciao.